Hi, Patch Adams here for What is a Hospital? Part 2, where we try to understand the broad concept of a hospital. So, when we started, clearly, on the first day, the hospital was our home. The idea of all of the permanent staff living together, and living together where the glue is friendship. Many have heard me say I think friendship is the most important thing in life, and that the greatest tragedy I've experienced as a doctor is loneliness. So I think in the long run, us being an example of a collective of people actually operating from a base of friendship will be the most important offering we make. I think that friends relate back to this idea we have lost our tribal culture. We are tribal animals for 80 million years, and we've lost that touch. And so part of this home will be a laboratory to explore the recreation of tribal culture, to find out how a group of people can coexist. Maybe, in fact, create a culture. I've often thought that the yardsticks of the culture would be happy, funny, loving, cooperative, creative, and thoughtful. That if we can be that as a hospital, it will be such a nurturing home for us and a welcoming home for guests, which in this case are friends and our patients. That a hospital, a home hospital, is a place where people are mutually supported. If somebody got injured and needed care, in a nuclear family situation, that's not easily done. But in a hospital, we are our own caretakers. It's a cauldron for creativity, the opportunity to think that we're also a farm and an artist colony, that all of those happen because this permanent staff has made their home together. And who comes to our home but guests? And guests, I think, fit into that category of friends. So my thought has always been my ideal patient is somebody who wanted a deep, intimate friendship with me for life. I knew in that kind of intimacy that great medicine can happen. That by having the patients in your home around the clock, there's a great opportunity not just for the individual physician to observe, but everyone is observing everybody. Patients, observing staff. And so, in the context of friendship, all looking out for each other and offering insights and ideas. It is a chance for deep interaction. When our hospital was open, so often this visitor was the primary change artist for this patient. Or where some of us more extroverted types would initially meet a patient and engage them, but after 2 or 3 months they slowly got to know the other people, and that those were the really important people. So all of this crowded tribalness allows that to happen. And that I think one of the radical things that we've done is to discourage confidentiality, that friendship is best when it's all out there, out front, spoken, heard, each to each. So ideally that would be the case also among the patients. So often nobody knows their story, and by telling the story to a group of people, so often changes can happen. There's also a wonderful opportunity for guests to be staff, because it is great healing for one to help another, and that will happen with our hospital. that that you will be healed by the guests. And I have to say that so many of the dreams that I've had in my life have come from a group of people dreaming of something. We made movies, we put on plays. The first trip we did overseas was a large communal trip of people for 11 months. So this home is a hospital, a sanctuary, a place where you don't have to be sick to go, you go to drop in. Or you take the afternoon off as a staff person and go for a walk in the woods with a friend. And I don't have to drive to work. I'm already at home, working. A hospital. Ooh, baby.